It just seemed like yesterday to when the 5'9" well-rounded guard rose to the top and became one of the most exciting players in all of high school basketball. From the toughness she brought on a gamely basis, to the flashiness and countless ways she was always able to break down any of her defenders at any given moment, but was also someone who always since a kid had her whole entire city right there behind her. This is the Zia Cooke story. Zia Cooke was born on January 9, 2001 in Toledo, Ohio. Now, well before becoming a hoop sensation in the basketball community, Cooke became the first girl to play football in her city and straight dominated during her 5th and 6th grade years. But it wasn't always like that. Her mother tried her very best to steer Zia towards the more so ladylike activities like cheerleading, but truthfully, Zia was the complete opposite. And so after countless times of begging her parents to play on the team, they finally bought in and let her play, and the boys really blended in well with her. Cooke did her thing while playing running back, quarterback, wide receiver, and safety. And because of her impact and outstanding play, her jersey number was retired. But in 7th grade, she shifted all of her attention towards basketball. And those football experiences really allowed her to flourish on the basketball court, as she played with a unique type of grit and dog in her, which allowed her to end the 7th grade receiving scholarship offers. But the jump from middle school to Rogers High School's girls basketball team wasn't so smooth. And during Cooke's freshman year, she just felt overwhelmed. So much so that it got to the point to where she thought about hanging up her basketball shoes for good. But she just stayed disciplined. And a big part to her overcoming it all was her father, as he put her through a plethora of workouts, which included flipping tires, running 2 miles daily, dribbling 2 basketballs at once, and also did boxing. And not too long after, she represented the US at the 2017 FIBA Under-16 Americas Championship in Argentina. There, Zia helped contribute 11 points a contest, but also recorded 15 points, 4 rebounds against Canada in the final. Cooke also went on to win her 2nd gold medal at the 2018 FIBA Under-17 World Cup, which was in Belarus. There, she was able to put up 8 points and 3 rebounds a game. As a junior, she was putting up 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists, but also used her football safety tactics on defense, which allowed her to get 3 steals per contest. She went on to lead her team to the Division II state title and recorded 33 points and 14 rebounds in the title game. Zia finished that year being named the Blade Player of the Year. Now, throughout her time in high school, she played softball, soccer, ran track, and did cross country. But by the time her senior season hit, her Ball is Life hoop mixtape drew national attention from her crafty type shifty playstyle, which allowed her to become an internet sensation. She put up 22 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, but didn't stop there. Cooke simply willed her team to winning a 2nd straight state title.
Back to back, this is a legend. Get this, everybody get this. This man is a legend. If y'all don't put him in the books, I'm gonna be upset. He's a legend.
Zia went on to earn Division II Player of the Year honors and repeated Blade Player of the Year. Cooke went on to be selected to play in the McDonald's All-American game and ended her high school career being ranked the #1 point guard in her class of 2019, as well as accomplishing getting over 2,000 points. Zia held offers from over 60 schools that featured programs like Tennessee, South Carolina, Ohio State, and Texas. But she ultimately made the decision to sign a letter of intent to play basketball at the University of South Carolina. On November 13, 2019, Cooke scored a freshman season high 27 points and 7 rebounds in a win against Dayton. And for that season, she put up 12 points, 3 rebounds, and helped her team maintain a record of 32-1. And as the squad was the #1 ranked team in the nation, she was selected to the Southeastern Conference All-Freshman team and set a program record for games started by a freshman with 33. Now, on December 31st, 2020, during her sophomore year, she recorded her sophomore season high of 26 points in a win over Florida. Later that season, on April 2nd, 2021, at the Final Four, Cooke went off and put up 25 points, but in a tough loss to Stanford.
Ring is trapped, loses it. Boston has it, squeezes it to Beal. 2 seconds left. Beal just misses at the buzzer.
Just because I know how hard we work, we were right there. So it's tough, but I know we're gonna come back stronger and harder next year.
But as Cooke that season was able to average 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists a contest, it resulted in her winning first team All-SEC honors. But as a collective unit, they just knew that they had a lot of unfinished business. Now in the 2021-22 season, during her junior year, she was part of the first team in program history to be ranked #1 in both the AP and the USA Today's coaches poll every single week of the season. Zia was the second on the team with 23 double-digit scoring games and led the team in scoring 6 times. She averaged 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And as the team cruised their way up the March Madness tournament, Cooke came up big when it counted, as she shot 43% in the pair of Final Four games and even scored 8 of the team's first 17 points in the national championship game as they managed to beat UConn. Zia's senior campaign was her most efficient offensive season of her stint at South Carolina, shooting 41%, including 35% from 3, to go along with 15 points per game. And heading into the NCAA tournament undefeated, a lot of people predicted that South Carolina would win back-to-back national championships, but they would get upset by Iowa, which ended their 42-game win streak in the NCAA Final Four. Zia ended her college career earning Final Four all-tournament honors all 3 years. And after that amazing run, she was widely considered a late first round or early second round pick in the 2023 WNBA draft. But Cooke jumped up a few spots after winning the Ann Myers Drysdale Award as the nation's top shooting guard in the 2022-23 season, which did result in her getting drafted 10th overall by the Los Angeles Sparks. At every single level, Zia Cooke has always had a certain type of fearlessness in her playstyle, which has without a doubt played a big part in all the success that she's experienced, but has always maintained a certain type of workout regimen that has kept her extremely poised over the years.
I put in a lot of work since I was 6 years old. I put my life to this. My dad being here for me since I was a kid. This is something I've dreamed of.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Zia Cooke story.